Hello, dear children. One of you did not understand this adjustment number 5 of question number 9. Okay, so let me just show you by making only bank column of cash book. Okay, so in class 12, when you reach class 12, you have to only prepare bank column of cash book. Okay, and that time you need not show debit and sorry, I mean the date and other items. Okay, so simple columns can be made. So I'm just showing you by making. Okay, so just wait because I did not prepare this cash book before because I wanted to show you step by step. Let me just put one more column. Okay, yeah, however, this is not a typical format of cash book. Okay, it's only for your understanding. So this is your particulars and this is your amount column. Again, particulars, again, amount column. Okay, so this debit side is actually your receipt side. Okay, receipt side. Okay, receipt. It's not a receipt. Okay, P will be silent. Okay, you should remember that. Receipt side, and this is your payment side. That is your credit. Okay, so it's mentioned that a check wrongly entered as deposit in cash book instead of payment. Okay, so when preparing the cash book, you had actually uh, written towards the receipt side. Okay, as 220. Let me just okay. So this is your 220. Okay, it should be here 220. But in the passbook, so let us assume that this credit side is actually representing your passbook side. Okay, for a time being. Actually, in the passbook, 220 has been recorded because it is actually your payment side, right? This is your actual payment. So from the bank, this money has been actually reduced 220. Okay, but in the cash book it is recorded wrongly. Okay, there was a wrong entry made by the accountant. Okay, now it was recorded already. Okay, let's not put it out here, let's keep it out here. Okay, 220. So it was recorded in the cash book as the receipt, that is towards the debit side. Okay, 220, 220. But actually from the passbook, okay, for a time being you assume it to be a passbook side. Okay, sorry. Okay, now in the passbook 220 has been reduced. The payment has been already made by the bank. Okay, but in the cash book you have recorded it to be 220. Now this is your plus side and this is your minus side. So 220 minus 220, it will be how much? It will be 0 ultimately. But in the cash book you have already recorded it to be a payment. So your cash book should show 220 as payment towards the debit side. Okay, so your cash book should show the extra amount of 220. So just to get this 220 extra, we are having 220 extra 220. So instead of writing 220 extra, what we can write? We can write it to be 440. So that 440 minus 220, it will be how much? 220. towards the debit side of your cash book. So that is why we are writing, instead of 220, we are writing 440. I hope you have understood this concept. Still, if there's any kind of confusion, please let me know.